Welcome, everyone, to the College Football Playoff. The entire regular season has built up to this. 12 teams still in the running with championship dreams alive as we begin this first-round game in an on-campus setting. And this is a very intriguing matchup. One team that earned the right to host this game and enjoyed tremendous crowd support against another team that slipped into the playoff, trying to establish a tradition now of upsets in the first round of the CFP. As we'll see the number 11 seed in this playoff, the Washington Huskies, taking on the number 6 seed in the playoff, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And the playoff is here. We've got a tremendous on-campus environment. Can't wait to get this one started. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So the Hurricanes offense comes on.
First and 10.
And this quarterback at court. That stirs the drink for this team.
Talk about the total package. He runs it, produces it, directs it, acts out all the scenes. He's the whole package. I love a quarterback who understands the ins and outs of a football game. This kid plays like he wrote the manual.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense. As the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Heading left after the handoff. Gets some space around the 30. An effective play, good for a first down at the 35.
Good, tough running here by this Miami Hurricane running back. A nice job up front to be able to pave the way, to be able to come up with a Canes first down. And tell you, the way he's playing right now, all those famous alumni that Miami have, got to be watching this game and being very proud.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. We'll try to run it with the option. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
Man, that is a good chunk of yardage picked up by the big guy. Sometimes you don't need a whole lot of space created for a fullback. He can simply make his own way.
And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Let's face it, we all want a team full of guys that can just make big plays and get first downs and touchdowns. But you know what? You got to have a big man. You can just turn it to him and hand him the ball, and he can be dependable in picking up first downs.
The Canes are looking to keep this drive going. A pop pass on the jet sweep. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go. So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. Oh, look at the quick cut. And he picks up the first down, tackled at the 32.
What a job by this offense picking up the first down. As a play caller, you look at where you are in the field. If you punt it, it's a chance it goes into the end zone for a touchback. If you kick the field goal, it's a really long kick. So this is a great opportunity to be aggressive and pull the trigger to try to come up with a big play. They get it, keep the drive alive, and now they can get a touchdown.
The Hurricanes will have 1st and 10 here. Receiver in motion now. Will hand it off. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. The back's got it. Can he reach the end zone? And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Hurricanes. This offense comes out and immediately gets points on the board. Welcome to the playoff.
Man, that's coming out on the field with a purpose. Look, it's playoff time. Everything you prepare for is earned here and now. And that opening drive was the fruits of that preparation.
Now the important point after attempt. And the PAT makes it 7-0 open score. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Returner tackle right there. That's where they start the drive. The Huskies offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. Well, it's not easy to narrow down the impact players to just a few guys, Kirk, but what do you expect from them today?
Well, we got guys that can make plays as well as anybody in the country on both sides of the ball. That's why I think this matchup is so exciting. Two good teams with great individual players.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A 2nd down behind the sticks now.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You get a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
The pass rush closing in. Avoiding the sack, but the scramble results in just a very short gain. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or they check him out. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. They've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior. This middle linebacker can play all over the field. That's how they bring him in the blitz, and he gets home.
Yeah, usually you think of this middle linebacker as kind of a sideline-to-sideline player defending the run, but here the timing and the instincts as a blitzer coming right through the middle of that offensive line, and he gets to the quarterback.
And the Huskies will line up to boot it away. Offense goes backwards on this drive. He's on to punt it away now. And the ball is away from his own end zone. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. On the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Can he take it all the way? The 30. Past the 20. And look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
Wow, what a play by this defense to come up with the interception. And a big return. They almost take it to the house, but you got to give the quarterback some credit. Yeah, he threw a pick, but he didn't give up on the play and hang his head. Instead, he makes the tackle to prevent the defense from scoring.
Suddenly, off the interception, it's 1st and goal for this offense. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
Extra point splits the uprights. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And here's the return from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the Miami offense is back on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Game moves the ball out past the 25-yard line. The Hurricanes hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Crossing the 40. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
And I love how they're using the receiver here in motion. With a weapon like this, just get him the football. Simple throw for the quarterback. He's got all that speed built up. You get him the ball out there in space with a couple blockers, and you get big plays like this right here.
They're going to run it. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. So at the end of one, we are dead even as these teams continue their pursuit of a national championship. Let's take a quick look at the game summary so far. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
Delay of game penalty will cost the offense 5. Here's the second down play. He'll hand it off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. He bought some time, now lets it go. But it's incomplete. A fourth down stop. Turnover on downs. And the Washington offense is back out on the field now.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
Offense getting set. It's second down. There's the snap. looking to throw the ball. Short connection to the tight end here. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. The Huskies come to the line in the hurry up.
Well, really good ball here by this quarterback to be able to pick up this first down. And this guy is living up to the legacy of what Washington quarterback play has been for a number of years, going way back to Warren Moon and Mark Brunell, and more recently with Jake Browning, and, of course, the last couple of years with Michael Penix.
They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. It's press coverage now from these DBs. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Running out of time in the pocket. Throws the ball away, but not before taking a hit. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Touchdown, Washington. This quarterback on fire today.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. The last possession, they were stopped on a fourth down try. Can they get something going here? Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be?
Good job up front by this offensive line and good hard running for this Miami Hurricane back. He's doing everything he can to live up to the long legacy that the Canes have at this running back position.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer. These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down. And the Canes will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. And the play is good enough for a first down. They'll move the ball to the 44.
Man, that is a gutsy call to go for it on fourth down in your own territory. You can see that this coach is confident in his offense and going to their go-to plays that they call up specifically for these situations.
They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
You know, the good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play, but it really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up a first down here on this next play.
Ball handed off. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down, we're going to throw it. It's an out route, the catch made. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line. The Canes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. And the quarterback dropping back. Throws to the tight end. Sophomore trying to make a play, but put too much on the throw.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. But a quick stop by the defense. Gain just 2, so it's 3rd and 8.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
He's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call.
Holding, offense.
Costly holding penalty there. Backs him up 10 yards. 11th play of this marathon drive, but it's 3rd and long now.
42 Spider.
And he drops back in the gun. Fires it to the wideout. It's a risky pass. He gets away with it. Almost the 2nd interception for this defense today.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. And they heave it deep downfield. Can't connect in the long throw. Incomplete. A 4th down stop. And the Washington offense heads back out onto the field. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. From the shotgun, drops back. And this time it's complete. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Oh, that was close. Got just enough for the 1st down against that man-to-man coverage. Good awareness by the receiver to get past the sticks and move the chains.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Running back grabs it on a screen. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Quick completion to the tight end. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a 1st down.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Looking for the wideout. And it's complete downfield. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal.
Well, this receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this 1st half.
The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. And the Huskies will line up here on 1st down and goal. Send the back in motion. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And he just throws the ball away there. Nobody open. Excellent coverage.
Boy, the quarterback did about everything he could here to wait for that play to develop, and there was just nobody open. It's great coverage downfield, and instead of taking a sack or potentially throwing the pick, he just gets rid of it.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. The 50. Past the 40. Past the 20. Touchdown for the U. Wow, what a play. A defensive score. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up. Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
Now the offense will go for a 2-point conversion. They'll try the option play here. And he'll make it into the end zone. That conversion will give them a 1-point lead.
Boy, that's why I love watching this guy play. He can do so many different things, and here they go with the option on the 2-point conversion. Nice job of stretching the defense out. He saw he could get underneath that defensive leverage, did a good job of getting north and south, and came away with the 2 points.
They'll return it from inside the 5. Coverage team brings down the returner. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Handoff here from the shotgun. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Offense getting set. Second down play here. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They'll bring him down just short of the 20. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, we wondered all week what this matchup would look like. So much at stake in this win-or-go-home game. And we've been treated to a fabulous first 2 quarters of playoff football. And it's been said football is a game of inches. And guess what? Based on the comparison between third down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen and panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most. That's going to do it for us here at the half. Time to see how this incredible playoff drama plays out. And for that, it's back to Chris and Kirk.
And the Huskies offense is back out on the field. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All he could do is throw it to his back, and loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
So it's second down and long here from the 13. You snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball.
This defense recognized that this offense wanted to throw the football. They pinned their ears back, got into attack mode, and came up with a nice sack.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. The Huskies will have to kick this away. It's a rough drive for the offense. Hunter comes on and booted away. They'll punt it from inside their own 10. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Last time out there, they got stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost him anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. Going with the old counter run here.
Cristiano, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Back in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Inside the 35. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Miami. Made the defense look slow that time.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He'll bring it out from his end zone. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. And the Washington offense retakes the field here. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out, and they put something together in this drive. First down. We're going to throw the football. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going. A new set of downs after that completion. Handoff from the shotgun. Breaking free at the 35. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
And then first down, right back to the running game. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Getting close to midfield now. They bring it down to the 47. Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Tackle made, but it's a huge gain all the way to the 33-yard line. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Washington getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game. And another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
That sack sets up a 2nd down and long. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Caught quickly. And they bring him down quickly, but that's a solid gain on the short throw.
I love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Running back has it on a screen now.
Well, it's 3rd down and forever. The defense is kind of sitting back in what I would say is like a prevent defense, just trying to avoid the big play, and it almost cost them. The quarterback checks it to his running back, and the running back shows you he could pick up a lot of yards. So it's 4th down, but at least it's a little bit more manageable. Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Miami offense is back on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, helping just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
And the back now goes in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Running past the 35. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. He's marked out of bounds after an excellent game, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. So the holding penalty in the offense backs him up 10 yards. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to 1st down yardage yet. So a very makeable 3rd down for this offense from the 26-yard line. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Good enough for 1st down yardage.
Trends show guys that are continuing to go for it on 4th down. What's crazy to me, Chris, is deep in your own territory to go for it on 4th down. It's a big risk, but it pays off here.
Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front, sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the 3rd quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats while we have a chance. All right, here comes the 4th quarter. Everything to play for here. Who is going to stay alive, survive, and advance in the college football playoff? So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. And there's the handoff. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
And I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Looking to pass this time. Bringing pressure. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's past the 45. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The Canes pick up enough yardage to get a 1st down. They'll run it from the gun. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Now it's 2nd down here. That's a design quarterback keeper. Picks up the 1st and is still going. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
They'll work the clock here with the running game. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
20-yard line. Brings up second down.
And the long drive continues. The offense pushing the ball down the field. Oh, it's snapped to the back. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
And that's going to be a first down. And really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the fourth quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he's brought down at the 3-yard line.
Great job by the running back of staying inbounds to continue to work that clock, working here in the fourth quarter with the lead. You got that defense getting closer and closer to their goal line. They are backed up, and they are desperate. They've got to make a play here. The offense just has to take care of the ball, a chance to really secure victory here.
Here comes the handoff. Touchdown, Canes. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
Now the try for the 2-point conversion. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's stopped short. The 2-point try fails. They can't build on their lead here. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Now they get set to kick it away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. And the returner will be brought down. And the Washington offense is back out on the field now. Difficult to win games kicking field goals. To cut into this lead, they got to find the end zone. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Catch is made down the middle. And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management's going to be very important here in the final minutes. The offense really clicking against this battle defense. The defense with more pre-snap movement. The pocket breaking down. Makes a quick catch. He's going to lose yardage there. The defense closed in and forces him out of bounds. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Second down after that previous play. The corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. Looking to chuck it again. And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Going the other way, can they catch him? Inside the 20. Touchdown, Hurricanes. And the defense adds 6 from the interception return. And the interception taken to the house, a pick-6 potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick-6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
They'll fake it. Can he make it to the end zone? Tackled short of the goal line, so the gamble going for 2 does not work. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And they've got the returner Corral. And the Washington offense heads back out on the field. Well, this has been a disappointment. They've had their doors blown off here, just playing for pride at this point. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. And the junior able to get home with the sack. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. The offense will try to recover now. It's 2nd and 12. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set.
And that's a first down for the offense.
First down, looking to throw the ball. He's running out of time here. And the junior gets home, making a sack there. And the Huskies hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Defense is coming after him. And they've got him again. That ferocious pass rush, back-to-back sacks. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. After consecutive losses, he did a miracle here on 3rd and a mile. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Pressure coming, and they've got him again. It's 4th down and a long way to go, but they're going to go for it. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Lets it go quickly. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. And he steps out of bounds after the great pick. Solid return to set up his offense.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. 2nd and goal for the offense.
It's now 2nd and goal.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play. No gain on 2nd down. Can they punch it in here? 3rd and goal for you, too. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task.